Morning. How are we all? Not on a bike yet. I do intend to set off tomorrow, so I'm obviously excited. I'm not just blowing a gale out there. Spend the day hydrating properly, and loading up on some food and sort of making the final preparations, picking up some spare inner tubes, and packing the rest of the kit really. But yeah, gonna set off tomorrow, and hopefully the weather picks up a little bit. Bit of a bit of an easy day, really, by all accounts tomorrow. So it's just a lot of miles, but it's all relatively flat. Uh, anyway, other news. There'll be two ways if anybody wants to throw in a couple of quid. You, I'll link in the Blood Cancer UK. Everything we earned from last year has gone. I tried to keep hold of it, couldn't, but it's gone. It's gone to them. So, but if anybody wants to throw in, there's a link there. And then I'm also going to throw up a GoFundMe link, and that is technically for the Mammoth Alliance, not for this fish tanks and you know my lavish lifestyle. So it's kind of the only one, um, but it will go into pots because my intention is to try or to make the steps actually to turn this into a registered charity and look on grabbing some of the money that's out there really to provide some counselling space for people. Yeah, I will do things a little bit differently. I'm not going to say too much because it's all in the planning stages, but the idea is I'm going to try and grab some money from here. I'm going to try and get it into the hands of some quality therapists, to create space for some vulnerable people. And I'll try and do some of it online. I'll try and make some of it accessible to my local community and to some of the wider group and anybody who's really sort of followed this. We're going to start doing some checking groups and we'll work on building the platform a little bit more. Yeah, so sound exciting. But it is exciting, actually, and there's a little bit in the pipeline for that. And I am going to look on setting it all up probably. So anything that goes into that pot will go into that cause. And actually, if that, well, I will get off the ground. But if if we ended up raising a shed load of money through that, and it, for whatever reason, this never materializes, then I'll just make sure it goes through to the right pots, Blood Cancer UK. But yeah, watch this space. It's exciting, and go for a good cause, isn't it? Just like you into a little editor's secret before I go. This camera here is all linked to the top of the screen, so I can centralize it. I can see myself as I'm looking at the camera, and it makes it look like I'm looking at you. Dead technical. However, my desk must be slightly off because I spent 10 minutes having to centralize everything by leveling it off the fish tank. So if this looks wonky, it means your desk is off because it's perfectly straight on this one. Anyway, morning, guys. I'll keep you updated. Oh, little edit secret as well. I just moved my mouse. It was already on the stop button.